Thank you very much, Dame Eagle. I'm delighted to serve under your chairmanship today. I want to open by paying tribute to those affected by this disaster, those infected themselves, but also their families, those who have campaigned for years, either as infected people or in support of them, but also all those who have simply had their lives changed. The energy it has taken to campaign for 50 years and still not even receive the limited justice that financial compensation can bring. The stigma they've faced, the loss of opportunities to work, to have family, to have insurance. We've heard them all in detail, and we can't hear them today because this debate is simply going to be too short. I think that it is important that we remember the 2017 debate. And I remember speaking at that time. I had been a surgeon for over 30 years before I came to this place. And in the 80s, when this scandal began to leak out, I remember the impact that it had on me. I was shocked at the idea that trusting something that was signed off by a government or agency as safe, I might have transfused someone to save their life, or maybe we were pretty profuse with blood at that time, I would say, to simply deal with post-surgical anemia, and I might have destroyed their life. And that had a big impact on me. It changed my practice. I stopped using a scalpel. I started using argon-assisted diathermy, and my theatre staff would moan about how obsessional I was about not having to transfuse patients by not losing blood in the first place. Now, all patients gained from that. But if you were dealing with someone from a big car accident or had been stabbed or shot, you don't have that luxury. So blood transfusion is not something that clinicians can avoid. And I'm depressed that 5 years on from that debate, which led to the inquiry, we're still only at this point. We thought that we would actually have been at a point of bringing this to an end. Absolutely everyone in this chamber will welcome the completion of the evidence sessions, the interim report, and particularly the delivery of the interim payments to those infected or their bereaved partners. But it has already been pointed out, bereaved parents and children are not included, nor those who may have been unpaid family carers, who may not even fall into one of those groups, who have cared for years for someone who is now deceased, and therefore they won't even in the short term be eligible for care payments through an infected person. So can the Minister tell us, I'm merely repeating what the Honourable Member for Kingston upon Hull North has already said, but when will the registration of all those affected actually begin? What work is being done on establishing the full compensation framework? So, as has been said, it is ready to go the moment the decision is made. And when will the government publish its full response to the Sir Robert Francis report? Because at the moment, we're talking as if all those recommendations are accepted. The community are trusting they're all accepted, but we don't actually know that. I would like to have seen a proper debate in the chamber. It warranted that. It warranted the full time so we could explore the detail. I think it's important we remember that in 2017, it wasn't what any of us said in the debate that achieved the inquiry. That was agreed to in the morning because the Right Honourable Member for Maidenhead realised it was going to be the first time they would lose a vote because of the cross-party strength of feeling. It's therefore important that all MPs in this chamber, all the supporters of this campaign, but in this House, continue to work cross-party, as we're seeing here, to make sure the government don't drag their feet, and please deliver the justice that it is long past time of delivering.